Hello, hello.
I'm Casey,
And I'm Fallon.
and this is
Render the Darkness.
Yay!
Woo. It's been a minute. I wanted to do it again.
I refuse.
Okay. So now this episode is a WTF and is out of Idaho. And it was suggested to us by our friend Decon from the Nightmare Roadshow. And he wanted to hear about Idaho Monsters.
Idaho.
So if you haven't watched them, you should definitely give them a try. They're great people, great show.
It really is.
So let us begin. The first one we are going to talk about is called the Bogus Basin Trolls.
Ooh.
Located in Boise County, the Bogus Basin Recreation is a ski resort that is run by the nonprofit Bogus Bogus Basin Recreation Association.
Somebody's hungry.
Yeah. Depending on how much snow there is, the season usually starts around Thanksgiving and ends the weekend before April 15th. Now, Alf Ingen, who is known as the father of the powder technique, chose the location of Bogus Basin in 1939, and in December of 1942, it was open to the public. Now, during the powder technique, if you don't know what it is, because I don't, because I'm not a snowboarder or a skier.
I also don't know.
Yeah, you need to have a balanced center stance compared to the hard carving technique, which requires tipping the skis on the edges instead of pushing them sideways.
I don't know what any of that means.
I was going to say, whatever that means.
Yep. I don't know what any of that means.
What that means.
Yep.
Now, over the years, the annual snowfall was around 200, 250 inches or 16 to 20 feet. But since 2011, it has been getting less than normal accumulations. The road that leads to the resort is 16 miles from Boise. It only has 2 lanes, has about 172 turns, and goes up to 3,400 feet in elevation.
That's a lot.
Yes. The road is where the legend of the Bogus Basin Trolls begin.
Abominable snowman.
What?
Abominable snowman.
Could be, yeah.
That's what I think. That's what I'm thinking of right now. That's my first thought, which makes me think of Monsters Inc.
Great movie.
Not sponsored.
Now, the legend dates back to the 1960s and goes like this. When you're going up the road to the mountain, you'll see a cattle guard. And right before you cross it, you are supposed to open your door to let a troll in.
You let him in?
Yeah.
No.
Then this is what you're supposed to do.
Right off the bat, nope.
Well, then you close the door. The troll makes sure that you do not have any accidents on the way to the ski resort.
Oh, he's a safe troll. Yeah. Aw. Okay, I let him in.
It's also said that you will have a good day and there will be plenty of snow during your trip.
Oh, he's a good one.
Yeah, he's a friendly little guy.
That's a rare treat for the cryptids to be good guys.
Right. Now, when you leave the property on your way back, you are supposed to open the door again at the cattle guard and drop the troll back off at home. Today, a lot of people still do this. Many people do believe in the legend, and some think that it's just stories and superstitions. Now, one man named Bob Greenwood, who has driven up and down the mountain since the 1950s, says that he has never had any issues and, quote, "That troll must have forgotten me. I'm still alive and I never opened the door, so I guess he missed me."
Yeah, but did anybody ask him how many good days he's had and how many good snowfalls he's had?
I don't know. Didn't say.
Maybe the odds are against you and you're just not paying attention.
Yeah.
Greenwood. Sorry.
Don't come at us, Greenwood. In September of 2025.
That just sounds like a murder mystery. Greenwood.
Yeah. The cattle guard was removed because there were not any cattle still grazing around the area and the guard was damaging the road. Now, the deputy director, Tom Ott, at ACHD, or the Ottawa County Highway District, knew about the lore that surrounded the cattle guard and the mountain, so they decided to improve, quote, "look and feel like a cattle guard so you can still open your door and let the trolls in."
What? What'd they do?
They basically made it still look and feel like a cattle guard.
So there's like a fake cattle guard up there?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but it just doesn't damage the road.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
Now, the second thing that we're going to talk about is called the Seven Devils.
Ooh, that's about 7 too many devils.
Yes. Now, the story involves the Seven Devils Mountains and how it got its name, according to legend. So, these mountains are part of the Rocky Mountains, and the tallest peak is 7,900 feet.
That's a nope peak for me.
Me as well. That's way too, yeah, no. Now, there are many trails and places to camp, and there are waterfalls, streams, and lakes. There are also lots of wildlife, including bighorn sheep, goats, deer, elk, and black bear. There are also high populations of fish in the lakes. Now, there are a couple stories about how the mountain received its name. One was from a Native American who had lost their way home and came across 7 devils that were dancing in the area. The peaks of the mountain were given names He-Devil, the She-Devil, the Ogre, the Goblin, the Tower of Babel, and Mount Belewel, and the Devil's Throne.
So the peaks of the Rocky Mountain are the 7 devils?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the 7 peaks or the 7 devils.
Gotcha.
Now, the most known story about the mountains is one that comes from the Nimipu tribe. The story goes that the 7 monsters who ate children lived in the Blue Mountains of eastern Oregon. Every year they would travel east, eating the Nimipu children along the way.
Well, that's awful.
Yes. The chief of the tribe asks Coyote to help keep the children from being eaten, and Coyote asks Fox, who is one of his friends, what he should do. The fox would suggest digging very deep holes where the giants always crossed and filled the holes with boiling liquid. So, Coyote and his other friends that had claws, such as beavers, marmots, which they kind of look like groundhogs, cougars, and bears, all dug the 7 holes. Coyote then filled the holes with a rust-colored liquid, which some believe was liquid copper, and with the help of Fox, dropped hot rocks in the holes and boiled the liquid. The 7 monsters traveled their normal path, and they fell into the holes. They tried to escape, and while they were thrashing around, they sent copper flying in all directions. They soon realized that they couldn't get out, and that's when Coyote, who was hiding, came out and told them that he was punishing them for their wickedness, and he was going to punish them even more by turning them into mountains. He also said that he wanted to make them tall enough so that the others could see them. That way they would know what would happen if they decided to do something wrong.
Now, how did Fox get magical powers?
I don't know. I didn't say. Like, I was thinking the same thing about Coyote, too. It's like,
How did they get powers all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. No, like I said, whenever I was doing it, too, I was like, but, it's a legend. It's a story, I mean.
Hey, they each their own.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, he then turned them into mountains and created a deep gash in the earth in front of the devils that is now known as Hell's Canyon. Since then, there has been no other children taken by the devils from the Blue Mountains.
Okay.
So, the last one that we are going to talk about is the Wampus Cat.
I feel like we've talked about that one before.
We have, yeah. Well, not on here, but we've actually talked about it.
I was like, I know I've heard of that one before.
Yeah. Now, this beast is described with some differences by a few different regions. It has been described as a very large cat with dark fur. Some say it has 4 legs, while others say it has 6. Some even say it has some sort of amphibious swimming effortlessly through the water. It has been said that it's... Sorry.
I'm sorry. In her notes, it says it's been said that the tit can be.
I spaced the T after it's supposed to be that it, and yeah. Oh man,
I'm sorry. We're children.
Yeah. It has been said that it,
not the tit.
No, not the tit. Can be anywhere from 7 to 20 feet long and weigh up to 500 pounds. It has eyes that glow green or yellow, and its face is like that of a bobcat or a panther. It has very big claws, and some say it sounds like the screams of a woman, kind of like the cougar can do. Others say that the beast is magical with occult powers. An author named Henry H. Tyrone published a book in 1939 that told tales in a sort of scientifically mocking way, and one of those was about the Idaho Wampus cat. He described the animal as the size of a Maine Coon cat, had tufted ears, a lion-like tail, and a funny smile, and a forearm that worked, quote, like a folding pruning hook.
Well, maybe it was a Maine Coon cat.
Maybe. But where did it get the folding pruning hook?
I don't know about that part, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, could have been. Yeah.
Could have been. Back then, maybe they didn't know they were a thing.
Yeah, maybe. Throughout the Appalachia, the beast is sometimes half cat and half dog that steals livestock.
Hey, cat dog.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought when I was reading it.
Inspiration
Like, cat
for
dog.
that show, maybe?
I love that show. One story suggests that it is actually a Cherokee woman who was turned into a cat for violating a taboo, which are cultural codes. Another story is tied to a Cherokee demon who is a spirit of madness who was terrorizing a village. The warriors were having a difficult time trying to defeat the demon, so the wife of a brave who the demon cursed to go insane decided to do something. She put on a bobcat mask, covered her scent with black paste, and surprised the demon with an attack that caused it to tear itself apart. When she went home, she was considered a spirit talker and the protector of their home. They say that she continues to guard the land as the Wampus cat. Now, as you can see, the Wampus cat is all over the place, and it has even become the mascot at some schools, like the Idaho Clark Fork Junior Senior High School, and from our state, Conway, Arkansas.
Okay.
Yeah. Ever since this, every time we pass Conway, I'm like, Wampus cat. If you live in Idaho, have you ever seen any of these creatures? Are the stories true? Let us know. Please. Love to hear them.
Yeah.
So, that is my case on the Idaho Monsters. And for some reason, I enjoy singing this case.
Maybe the Wampus cat is a skinwalker. Or a witch.
Oh,
Who can turn into a familiar.
could be, yeah. Very possible. Very possible.
Yeah, very interesting. Interesting case of monsters out of Idaho. Idaho, y'all got some weird stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout. Idaho.
But before we go, I just wanted to say, do you want to do a fun fact?
I do not.
Okay.
I don't have one. But thanks for asking.
Well, you may have had your phone.
If I were going to contribute that to the case, I would have done it in the beginning.
Well, I just thought maybe you forgot, and I was like, well.
I did. I absolutely did, yeah. Yeah,
okay,
100%.
Well, appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for calling me out right at the end there. Yeah. That was our case for today.
Yeah, appreciate you hanging out.
Fun fact, Fallon's an asshole. And we're losing light. So we're gonna go.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Bye.